previous Welsh champions.
Sixth set, first leg, it's Martin Adams to throw first. Game on.
Martin Adams bidding to follow in the footsteps of the greats and win his third Lakeside world title. But there's a lot of darts to be thrown before either man can consider a final appearance for 2011.
You often hear sportsmen going on about one round at a time. Not Martin Adams.
100.
He's already looking ahead to next year's World Championship. He wants to win a hat-trick, he says. He won it last year. He wants to win it this year and next year. 3 in a row is what he's aiming for. Has to get past Phillips first.
Just getting greedy
60.
now after his hat-trick of World Masters titles. He wants this as well. But it is his main ambition in darts, he says, to emulate
81.
Eric Bristow. Get a hat-trick and then have 5 titles to celebrate.
As well as the world title in 2010. Martin Adams won the Dutch Open and the
60.
International Open. Reached the semi-finals of the British Classic and the Zyderdown Masters. That's why he's the top seed.
100.
But bar the 4th set, which went 3 legs to 0, this has been nip and tuck all the way. Really, the semi-final. Far closer than 12 months ago.
100.
And I think the reason for that, Martin Adams not playing as well as he did in that semi-final 12 months ago.
60.
He seems to have the knack of upping his game when he really needs to.
But amongst that, there are wayward darts.
85.
That should have been more than
Martin,
85.
you require 160. 55.
And that should have been more than 55.
96.
So treble 19 for double 19.
77. Martin, you require 105.
So to win the first leg after the break, double top.
65.
No,
Martin,
his favourite double.
19.
Not favourite for him on that occasion. Double 8 for Adams.
Martin, you require 40.
Who started missing doubles at the start of the match, and Martin Phillips took advantage.
Martin Phillips.
Are we in for the same after the break?
Second leg, it's Martin Phillips to throw first. Game on. 60.
18th Lakeside appearance
60.
for Martin Adams, this great venue. Bob Potter's great darting palace, really. The Lakeside, he runs this Lakeside Country Club.
121.
His wife, Barbara Leach, alongside him, but this is Bob's world. And this is the darting world. All gathered here in Frimley Green as they do year after year.
81.
Bounce outs and all.
60. 100. 140.
Good time to throw a 17th 140 for Martin Phillips. In November, and his first appearance in the Grand Slam of darts, he beat Adrian Lewis, the other world champion, and he beat this world champion and reached the final. Double top.
80.
Would have given him
Martin,
a 2-leg lead.
160.
Still favourite though is Phillips.
What if Adams It's another treble 20. Fancy the Englishman to get this. Do you know what? He keeps pulling it when he goes for double top. He's remonstrating with the board again.
Game shot and the second leg.
And it is a two-leg lead.
Third leg
Martin Phillips.
Adams to throw first. Game on.
Amazing how these sets of darts swing. On just two darts thrown there. Could have been Adams for another big finish. Should really have been Phillips in the first place. And a very handy way to start the leg. If you're wanting to take out the set, make it comfortable, stick in a big score.
He couldn't have another one, could he? No.
I was just thinking the same thing myself.
60.
If you're just joining us, Martin Adams got 7 of the 9 darts into a perfect 9-dart leg.
Missed on the treble 19.
140.
Just as Sharon was thinking how to spam the last 2 grand of the 52 grand.
100. Martin, you require 121.
We went for treble 17, hit treble 3, so can't finish. That's a good last start.
Martin,
well, they go on holiday every year to the Maldives.
161.
Perhaps some of the 52 grand was on its way to the Maldives.
97.
Well, being in the Maldives, great
Martin,
preparation for the heat of the Lakeside hockey this week.
Game shot.
And in the heat of battle, Adams stays cool on this occasion.
Fourth leg, it's Martin Phillips to throw first. Game on. '60.
So once again, Martin Phillips starting with only 60 when he's trying to hold his throw, and that's in the stats. You can see it's been quite a struggle for him
41.
to hold that throw throughout the match. Only 4 out of 12 legs that he started has he gone on to win. And it should be easier when you've got the first 3 darts.
$140.
But it's been a good recovery after those first 3.
121.
And in effect now he's forced Martin Adams to produce a 12-dart leg if he... 15-dart leg from Phillips, a 12-dart leg from Adams. If he can take out 180 in the next 6 darts, he'll win it.
He's really struggled on double top, hasn't he, Martin Adams? We saw it in the last leg. We've seen it 10 times in this match. And look at him on double 16.
60. Martin, you require 99.
10 for double 16. This is for Martin Phillips to win a set.
67. Martin, you require 120.
Still only 4 out of 13 legs with the darts he's won. Adams searches for a treble 20. Not in.
41.
He does keep
32.
those remonstrations going. Double 8, how costly is that miss?
Game shot.
Martin Phillips makes it very costly and levels this match up.
Seventh set, first leg, it's
And
Martin
I wonder if
Phillips
she's starting to believe
Game on.
that in this third appearance between Phillips and Adams at Lakeside, it's third
95.
time lucky for the Welshman.
But it's like a first round match now for them.
60.
3 sets required.
100.
I suppose, really, we're only halfway there, aren't we? Whoever we're rooting for today
140.
could be in for a long afternoon ahead. Because nobody's
51.
really, apart from that brief spell that Martin Adams had to draw himself back into the game, I don't get the feeling that either of these players have the game to put together another burst like that.
140.
It's the consistency at times that we've been lacking, I think.
60. Martin, you require 161.
This is how he started the match. It seems such a long time ago for him now, I'm sure. He was smiling then.
60. 81. Martin, you require 101.
Double 12 for Adams. Yes!
Game shot and the first leg. Martin Adams. Second leg, it's Martin Adams to throw first. Game on.
Adams breaks the throw at the start of this 7th set.
100.
He'll feel he's doing just enough without finding his best darts.
He broke the throw in the opening leg of the match. In the first set, Phillips broke straight back.
A couple of 12-dart legs to start the semi-final. Is this an 8th 180 of the match?
140.
Not quite.
I feel if Martin Phillips is going to break straight back here, Adams has got to crumble like a vintage cheese. But it has to be said, there are no real holes in his game in this leg.
140.
No clowning around, that's for sure.
121.
37 scored.
97.
Straight in there with the treble 20. Martin Phillips way back in this leg.
60.
And still
Martin,
not on a finish.
24.
So all the time in the world for 2 12s.
Game shot.
For a 2-leg lead.
Leg. Martin Adams. Third leg is Martin Phillips to throw first. Game on.
Very handy 13-dart leg from Martin Adams.
60.
It's weird, isn't it? Martin Phillips wins the 6th set, squares it all up, and then he seems to be crumbling like the cheese at the moment. Because it, you know, has not been great stuff from him in any way, shape, or form in the following 2 legs.
140.
Who's all shook up?
60. 60. 140.
Well, we need some superheroes as we search for the pot of gold and the treasure chest.
60. 45.
From Blackbeard the Pirate to a silly beard.
50. 157. Martin, you require 156.
And a beard that has got bigger and slightly greyer over the years.
$140.
And another ton
Martin,
40. Adams 22nd in the match. Put enough pressure on Martin Phillips, I think, there.
82. Martin, you require 16.
To leave himself double eight. And now double 4 to take another set. And he has.
Shot. And the 7th set. Martin Adams.
Wolf whistles from Mrs. Wolf and the adoring pack.
8th set, first leg. It's Martin Adams to throw first. Game on.
Martin Adams, who played an 11-set match against his computer in practice this morning, was 3-2 up
100
at the break when he went to make himself a cup of tea. The computer pulled a set back. Adams went on to win 6-3.
123.
I wonder, was the computer's name Martin Phillips? Are we going to see a repeat live on the stage?
His 5th of the match. And they're on their feet at Lakeside.
125.
Nudging its way through. And what's the betting? We might not have another one here.
100.
Just a solid ton.
How do you play computer darts?
Well, you basically set the computer up to score and a certain standard of scoring.
Martin, you
So Martin will throw his darts, the computer will come up with a score and an answer, and then Martin will throw his darts. And it's bullseye. As it often is for Martin Adams. And the net result is another leg, as it often is when he wants a bullseye.
60.
The 4th bull finish of the match.
It was.
And once upon a time, it was even Stevens in terms of the opportunities for a double. Now, Martin Adams has had 10 more goes than Martin Phillips, hence 6 more successes.
45. 60. 100.
So often he will slide that last dart into the treble bed when he needs to keep
43.
the pressure on. Something Phillips sometimes fails to do. And when the first 2 go in for Martin Adams, the third follows.
180.
Do I sense that Adams has just settled
140.
now?
Martin
And has got rid of whatever was rattling in for a bit. Let's see. Treble 20. I think this finish could really hurt. Martin is waiting handily. And he's going to get a chance to pounce for once Adams misses the treble 20.
Martin, you require
Finds
73.
the treble with the last dart again to pressure the 73. Bullseye.
39.
Strange way of going for
Martin, you
73.
require 16.
2 8s for Adams.
Game shot.
Remember the player who missed 7 darts for the second set?
Martin Adams.
Is he related to that man who's wrapping up doubles like Christmas presents under the tree?
Game on.
Martin Phillips with some strange calculations. He made it very hard for himself at the end of the second leg when he hit the single 11. He had to go 12 for bull rather than going 19, 12 for tops. Or 19, 14 for tops. I'll get my maths right.
Either way, as you can see on the board there, the double top is a lot bigger than the bullseye.
140.
And it's also his favourite double, so why he didn't try and leave it, only Martin Phillips knows.
55.
Maybe it's a mental block thing. He's already miscounted once in the match. He needs to find a way to address the momentum that Martin Adams has got
140.
Now. Not on a finish, Martin Adams.
100.
But he has 6 starts from 166. Those 3 darts
60.
with the 23,000th and 1st, 2nd and 3rd of the Lakeside Championship. I do like to keep count of these things.
82. Martin, you require 106.
And you've counted very well. Can you double check him? Treble 18. As Adams needs to double check his switching.
40. Martin, you require 124.
Martin, what can you do here? Single 14 would have left the bull. He's done that now 3 times in the match, missing the big fat number.
Martin, you require
not setting
66.
up the double. Is it going to cost him a set now? Single 9. Double 16.
34. Martin, you require 40. Game shot.
Dawn looks pleadingly at the double top bed, hoping a dart finds it, and it does.
4th leg is Martin
Straight
Phillips
in.
to throw first. Game on.
First leg he's won, Martin Phillips.
59.
Since he squared up the match at 3 sets apiece. Wolf, he's feeling the heat again as he was against John Boy Walton. That 2nd round drama.
Well, you mentioned the heat. We have a thermometer up on the stage which says 30 degrees,
81.
but it's not on the hottest part of the stage. That's where Martin Adams is standing. So we reckon 31, 32 degrees on that stage.
100.
And they've been there since 2:30.
Yeah, last year's match took them 91 minutes to complete. This seems to be going on a little bit longer. Adams acclimatising in the Maldives before Christmas. Martin Phillips with a 6 o'clock start on the bins in Dolgethley. It's just as warm, you know.
4:45 he sets his alarm clock for.
45.
I did say to him this morning, are you glad there's semi-finals in the afternoon? You know, round about the time where you're buzzing and you're feeling good. Anything after 5, you're ready for a kip, aren't you?
100.
He said he did like to put his feet up from time to time. Except Thursday and Friday night, when it's darts nights down at the Cross Keys, and Sunday night when it's Super League night as well.
100.
There's the last dart in the treble from Adams.
46.
So 81.
Martin, you require 81.
For a 5-3 lead. Treble 20 with leaving the bullseye. He's gone the 12 and 13 route, so 2 13s.
55. Martin, you require 129.
Another big ask for Martin Phillips. The finish is still on. Treble 20 leaves the bullseye to square up the set. Oh,
104.
dear.
Martin, you require 26.
Maybe a let-off, but he won't care. Thinking only of this double 13. But he'll care about that. Oh, and he's busted as well.
Martin, you require 25.
Double 8. Double 4.
Yes! Shot and the fourth leg. Martin
No smiles
Phillips.
at the back. All the smiles
Fifth leg, it's Martin
amongst
Adams
the Welsh
to throw
contingent.
first. Game on.
So a fourth set in this match going to the fifth leg.
140.
So far this week, Martin Adams had played 7 sets going all the way to a
80.
fifth leg, and one against John Boy Walton that went all the way to 11 legs. So he's been in a fair few full set thrillers, hasn't he?
But here's how he handles the pressure. And in that tie-break leg against Walton, he won it with 12 darts.
100. $97.
Great view from the stage and then from the side. Adams standing a long way over to the right, as he always does.
85.
Likes the angle across, but too much angle on the final dart. No finish for him. No finish for Phillips either,
140.
despite that 140.
He's had chances to take this set. 3 missed darts at the double 13 in the last leg.
60.
And only 60.
Well, 64 left. Should really be treble 16 or treble 8.
134.
Well, he's miscounted
Martin, you
again.
require 116.
Just the wrong side of the wire, and he can't now finish. 13.
76. Martin, you require 50.
Pleading, imploring. But where's the scoring?
30.
Not enough. Oh
Martin, you
dear.
require 40.
For another set. He gets
Game
double
shot.
top.
And the 8th set, Martin Adams.
Well, well, well. Martin Phillips wants to get on with it, but he should have been getting on with it when he had the chance in that last set. A
60.
big swing in the context of the match.
He only had 2 darts at the double because he miscounted. If he counted properly, he'd have had all 3. We'll never know if that would have made a difference.
Well, had he had gone for the treble 8 and got it, you're right, Vassos, it would have been 3 at double top. But at least, you know, single 8 or a single 16
60.
would have just left him something a little bit more straightforward than the 10 and then up for double top. Even with an efficient action, you're switching up to the top of the board.
And he started this leg
140.
with 2 60s. Adams with a 122 and a 140.
58. $121.
Thing is, Martin Adams now with that 2-set cushion, he knows it could have been all square. He's surviving this year the panicky
140.
moments right from the outset against Tony West, then into the match against John Boy Walton. And we're just having a little break here while our referee Nick Rolls waits for the scoreboards to reset themselves.
Martin, you require 118.
The screen has just gone off on the side of the stage, but Adams on 118. He'll remember it's treble 20 for double 19 right now.
99.
19 left for him. Phillips waiting for an instruction.
Martin, you require 183.
She's been fiddling with that earring since the start.
81.
Sharon Adams.
Martin,
So 3
you require 19.
for double 8. To move to within a couple of legs of the match. Pulled that one. Has another chance.
Game shot, and the first leg.
And scores with it.
Adams.
Yeah, a smile and a shake and a towel down for both boys, but I think we're going to actually have a marker on the stage at the side of the stage for the next few legs, because the screens that display the scoreboards for the players and the referee have just reset themselves, and it's back to how it used to be in the good old days. Our referee Nick Rolls just explaining to both players what's going to be happening here. Martin Adams just having a word off stage.
Difficult for the crowd as well, because the screens that show them the scores have also gone off, and they've just gone on again.
Yes, so the marker might not need to stay there. See, Martin Adams will know what the players can do at this stage, and he'll be within his rights. And I think what he's saying is that the guy with the marker board there, he's going to be right in my eye line as I'm throwing, and I really don't want him stood there.
Second leg, it's...
As it is, he doesn't need to stand there, and he can sit down again. As screens are back.
2 little ones for the players, 2 big ones for the crowd.
It's not ideal for either player, this. Martin Phillips, you know, wanting to get straight on with things but can't, and Martin Adams sorting a few things out and kind of being shop steward at the moment.
Adams to throw
He's not happy about it as well.
Game on.
He's dealt with worse. So he broke the Phillips throw in that first leg.
32.
Perhaps he is rattled though.
Well, Martin Phillips just quietly stood there whilst leaving it to his more experienced opponent, and 4 years older opponent, just to sort things out for the players.
100.
Didn't stay rattled for long, did he? That was 100, but none of the darts was far away.
42.
He was right, Adams, though, to make the point that if the man with the marker was in his eye line, there's no way he'd want to be throwing. And Martin, by standing over to the right-hand side, is looking across the board and would be looking straight at the white blazered BDO official had he have been there. Martin Phillips, of course, being a lefty, wouldn't have had him in his eye line at all.
One.
32, 100, 45, 41 from Adams this leg.
99.
Remember, this is his 18th consecutive appearance at Lakeside. He's won this championship twice. He's been runner-up once in 2005. 5 times he's lost in the semi-finals and 3 times in the quarter-finals. The word experienced was invented for him.
60.
First semi-final loss to Ray Van Barneveld, who beat him in 2006 as well.
132. Martin, you require 110.
Set up the finish for him. Might not get a chance. Will get a chance.
58.
As rattled as Adams has been,
Martin, you require 51.
in this leg, he can still close it out. His favourite double 16. She's shouting, come on, under her breath.
35.
And I can't repeat what she shouted
52.
there.
3 for double top, treble 3 means two 17s.
Game shot, and the
I don't think we've had a double 17 in the tournament all week long. What a good time for Martin Phillips to give us the first 34. He's chuckling away to himself like Martin Adams has just delivered his best Christmas cracker gag.
Third leg, it's Martin Phillips to throw first. Game on.
Not the usual way out from 52 from Martin Phillips.
100.
No, but he does keep missing the big fat number, doesn't he? And a little acknowledgement there from Martin Adams. Do drop in, they would shout.
100.
Big leg for Phillips to win as well, that.
41.
Otherwise Adams would have been a leg away from the final.
Would have been the breaker throw that Adams was looking for. The hold that Adams was looking for, but it's the break. Puts Phillips back into this set.
60.
But he's not throwing anything that's going to threaten Martin Adams so far in this next leg.
140.
Two steady hundreds from Adams, and then a 140 to put the pressure on. He's on a finish already.
100.
Phillips is not.
Martin, you require 161.
That's how he started the match. Treble 20, treble 17, and the bull can't now finish but can leave
137.
a very tasty 24.
Phillips just needs to fill these up.
100.
100's not good enough.
Martin, you require 24.
Double 12 to hit right back. Double 6 as the groans of the crowd
18.
get louder and louder. And he was a long, long way off there, Martin Adams. Phillips, an escape plan. Where's the spade to dig the tongue? There it is.
And the third leg, Martin Phillips.
Whoa, big
Fourth
let
leg is
off.
Martin Adams to throw first. Game on.
Would you believe it? Adams is becoming twitchy with a finishing line in sight.
Where? Not there.
180.
He's all right when he starts the leg. It's just closing it out that he's having the problems. But look at this to follow him. Yes!
180.
Biggest cheer of the night. So Adams can't check out this leg in 9 darts. Can Phillips? He's done it once before.
100.
In the Isle of Man, earned him a holiday. This would earn him 52 grand. But he can't do it.
100.
I'll take the holiday to the Isle of Man. Got him a free entry into the next year's tournament, the Isle of Man Open. Great competition.
60. 140.
This has been
Martin
a good leg.
161.
Both players starting well, but Martin Phillips has kicked on.
Martin, you require 81.
For an 11 dart leg. Double 12. 12 would do.
57. Martin, you require 101.
To win the set, 2 doubles missed. Adams can still finish despite the wayward dart. Double top. It's not orthodox.
61.
But he'd take the unconventional, he'd take anything at the moment.
12s for Phillips, yes!
And the 9th set, Martin Phillips.
He's hit back again.
Set. First leg, it's Martin Adams to throw first. Game on.
And so it was. Just 12 months and a few days ago, Martin Adams leads Martin Phillips by 5 sets to 4 in the semi-final of the Lakeside World Championship.
68.
On that occasion, Adams took out the match. But really, you can't say he'd do it from here with any great certainty.
140. 55.
In the first couple of sets, the defending champion struggled to find a double.
60.
He missed 7 for the second set. Then he seemed to find his rhythm, find his doubles when he needed them, until that last set.
55.
I do wonder, when the scoreboards went off, you know, an electric problem, it happens, and Martin got engaged in a conversation about not wanting the marker up on the stage, and he was right to do it, but did it just distract his focus? Did it take away his concentration?
85.
Does that allow Martin Phillips
62.
the opportunity?
Well, a 62 under no pressure is exactly what the doctor ordered for Martin Adams. 2 8s.
46.
He's missing doubles again.
There is no prescription to cure the Adams fever.
140.
And if he was to lose this set and the next, it would be the bitterest pill to swallow. He needs a dose of double 4.
Game shot
will go down nicely.
Martin Adams. Second
4
leg is Martin
doubles
Phillips to
he
throw
missed
first.
for that leg.
Game on.
He won't always have a chance of a 5th. If Phillips fills up the treble 20 bed like that.
Which he needs to keep doing. He's got to find the scoring
100.
somewhere in this set to break the Adams throw. He's got to hold his throw as well.
100.
That earring won't need polishing.
140.
Oh, rescue dart with that treble 19.
Consecutive 140s from Adams.
39. 99. Martin, you require 121.
Counted well on that occasion, did Martin Phillips. But is it all academic? Treble 11 would have left double 14. Single 11 leaves the bullseye.
96.
Wasn't far away.
Martin, you require 40.
Almost stunned he missed it. Double top for Phillips. Double 10.
Game shot.
No,
Down
it is
the
not.
second leg. Martin Phillips. Third leg is Martin Adams to throw first. Game on.
But Adams back with the advantage of throw. 12 dart leg here would be just perfect for Martin Adams. He'd force Martin Phillips to get a 9 darter. He still might, you know. He still might, you know.
180.
But Adams not lying down.
140.
Go on then, Martin Phillips. Fill her up again. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. It's on for Martin Phillips.
She is getting very excited. Dawn Phillips. We've already seen Sharon Adams getting excited as her husband threw for a 9 darter. What about the Welshman's turn? Oh, unlucky. where Adams made it 7 trebles in a row.
59.
Phillips got stuck on the 7th.
161.
And came unstuck because Adams, well, I say could take out this leg, can't now. This now for Phillips is probably more important than 52 grand for a 9-darter, because this is to break the throw.
Martin, you require 82.
Something he will need to do at some stage if he is going to stay in this match and win this match. He's
done it again.
Single 17. He keeps missing the
42.
big number.
Martin, you require
Can't be nerves. Is it carelessness?
I'm just not sure. Adams 9 for double 16, 5 times Phillips has mucked up. Adams to hold it.
85.
And how close, the width
Martin,
of his wife's fingernail away from the double. Pulled double top again. Great marker. Oh no! All his good work might come to nothing in this leg.
To move to within a leg of the final. Double 4, Martin Adams.
And the third leg, Martin Adams.
He's not been this close before.
Fourth leg is Martin Phillips to throw first. Game on.
What was I saying earlier? Seen plenty of players before hitting back-to-back 180s and then losing the leg.
Starts a leg with a 180.
And Martin Phillips, remember, lost a match to a 9-dart finish before. John Boy Walton at the Masters. He's been on the receiving end of the worst leg in the world. He might be heading for another.
The worst and the best.
140.
He needs a 180 here, Martin Phillips. He has got to power in a big score. Otherwise, Adams is looking good.
180, 140 to start the leg. This could be the last leg of the match.
Martin Phillips, 6th Welshman in a World Championship semi-final, the BDO World Championship semi-final, 3 times. He's been in it himself. Treble 90 now for Martin Adams to make it 3 defeats for him out of 3.
49. Martin, you require 160. 100. Martin, you require 47.
A warm welcome to viewers on BBC Two, and as fantastic as the darts are, we can't hog both channels. We'll leave BBC One to final score now. Please adjust your television sets. But that man is 1 game away from doing it all again.